Hello and welcome back, my beautiful froggy army, to another video. Once again, I am filming something on an empty stomach. Why do I do this to myself? I'm really craving chicken alfredo again. Wouldn't you know it? Let's get right to it. Today, we are doing that little teddy bear picnic tea party Alice in Wonderland thing that I was talking about in my orchard video. Didn't have time to do it then, so I'm gonna do it now. We are gonna fill in this little area. Should be fairly quick. But yeah, I gathered a bunch of items. Probably way too many. How am I gonna fit all this? I don't know. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna see what I can come up with. We're gonna make something real cute. Hello and welcome to the voiceover part of the video, which is the rest of the video. But I go ahead and start off by clearing out those flowers, and then I'm going ahead and placing down the tables to see if they're gonna be able to fit in the space, because it is a very small space, so I want to double check and actually plan it out. And I do see that I wouldn't have enough space to actually put chairs and walk around back there, so I knew I had to push everything over by one. And then after I did that, I had enough space to where I could put chairs and actually walk around everything. And then I decided to edit the cliffs a little bit, just shave a little bit off. And then, of course, if you know me, you know I gotta put custom designs, those little flowers under everything. So I was like, they could kind of like peek out from under the table. So I went ahead and did those. I definitely need to get more custom designs. I feel like I only have those two flowers and like the stones and like that's it. But it turned out very cute, and I like how you can see them under the tables like that. And then I decided to actually move that peach tree because I had an idea to put a little picnic blanket here. I thought it was gonna fit perfectly in this space, which it did. And yeah, I was like, we need a little something extra over in this area, something more to decorate, so it worked out perfectly. And then I go ahead and start decorating the tables, even though I usually like to leave like the most fun part for last. But I was like, okay, if I put the chairs down first before decorating the tables, it'll be impossible to reach the tables to decorate them. It's kind of like a no-brainer. So I was like, okay, let's get the tables out of the way first. And I wanted to utilize a lot of really cute pink kind of like tea party-esque items. So I've got the mom's cozy, the little cup of coffee or tea, the cream and sugar, which is one of the cutest, most dainty, beautiful items in the game in my opinion. We've got a little cupcake that we're eating, a little wedding cake, you know, that everyone's gonna share. We've got our little dishes, and I thought adding a little flower, a potted or a flower in a vase would be really cute. And then I figured since they're outside, they need to hydrate. So here I'm putting down that, what's it called? Infused water cooler, which is another really great item that I enjoy. And I kind of had some struggle placing it because I wanted to place it in the middle, but like in the very back, but it just doesn't work that way. So I just had to like deal with it. And then I added also another tea set, and I've actually been really loving decorating with the heart crystals. Like, I have a bunch of dropped items, so my island is 4 stars, even though I know it's 5-star quality, but trying to like pick up all my items, but I can't resist decorating with the heart crystals. They're just so pretty, and like since they don't really have any other use right now for me, why not just decorate with them? That along with star fragments are really great for dropping and decorating, you know. And what's also great is you can decorate the ground with them and you can still walk through them. Same thing with like planting coconuts and I guess flowers, but if you run through them like sprint, then you'll ruin them, which is annoying. And then also, I'm really dumb and I thought you could place things on chairs. Like, I've been playing this game since release and I have over 800 hours. Why did I think you could put things on chairs? You can only put things on stools. I literally spent like 10 minutes trying to put items on different types of chairs, like chairs with a back, and I was like, why isn't this working? And then I finally realized, oh yeah, you can only put things on stools. So I had to go get a bunch of stools, and since I didn't want it all to be just stools, I didn't even have enough plushies anyway, I just kind of mixed in the stools with the plushies on top with other chairs, and also mixed up the chair types. So like I have a cute chair and a rocking chair, and then I used 2 wooden stools, and I think I also use a mush stool and I think a wooden stool, just because it kind of gives it that like Alice in Wonderland mismatched kind of vibe. And then I also replaced the teddy bear right here. But yeah, I think it's really cute and it's really like interesting, like visually to look at, instead of just having all the same chair. It's kind of like a bunch of different creatures from all different walks of life are coming together for this beautiful tea party or something. And yes, I used a bunny day stool. I'm trying to make the bunny day items good. Like, if I can make them look cute, then I feel like I've accomplished something, because the bunny day items are generally trash, but I feel like they can actually work pretty okay in fairycore. Like, if you just mix them in, like just one sprinkled here and there, you know, I feel like you can actually make them work. So don't come for me for using bunny day items, but I think I'm kind of making them work. It's okay. Then I added a mush parasol because they are just one of the best items in the game also, and it's super cute. It's like, you know, you're sitting on the picnic and you're in the shade of the little mush parasol. And I also used another bunny day item, and I broke my own rule of, you know, just sprinkling it in here and there, but I thought it was really cute. I thought it was like the closest thing to like a little picnic basket, even though there are actually picnic baskets. But I love the shape of the bunny day basket, so it works, okay? Just we pretend it works perfectly. And then I went ahead and added some little stones back there to kind of like show that there's a path that you can go back there, because I feel like it's really easy to just think, oh, there's stuff blocking that, I can't go there that way behind the tree. But I wanted to add the little stones to be like, hey, you can step over here, please walk over here, look at everything. And then I felt like I needed some more paths kind of decorating the area, so I utilized the one tile version of this path that I used throughout my island, and all the codes are in the description, by the way. So I just kind of did like a little thingy here with the path. Took me a second, but it's really cute. And honestly, this is a great thing that you can do regardless of your island aesthetic. Even if you're not fairycore, you can make this like the, you know, little picnic Alice in Wonderland type thing. You can make this cottagecore. Like, if you search up Alice in Wonderland tea party cottagecore, I think there's some really cute stuff. I was looking at different pictures and stuff. So yeah, you can make this kid core for sure. I honestly think it's about the colors and maybe a couple of the items you can use. So like cottagecore, you use a lot more brown stuff, a lot more wood. Maybe you customize the tablecloths to be gingham instead. And for kid core, you could use a lot more primary color things, of course, and you could use a lot more plushies and it would be really cute. But yeah, I added that little butterfly model to make it more whimsical, and then I was trying to figure out what to put down here, and then I accidentally ate a cupcake, which was real sad, but added another cupcake and another heart crystal, which is super cute. And then I tried to add a custom design under this balloon, but I moved this balloon later. It was just, I could not find a good spot for it, and I was so determined to include it because I was like, it's perfect. The balloon is perfect. But I was working with so little space that it was hard to find a good spot, but I did. So don't worry about it. I know you were worrying. It's okay. It's fine. And then I add this little rocking horse, which I thought was super, super cute. And again, that can be customized for either cottagecore or kidcore. You can customize it to, I think it has a pink customization you can do, or you could do just the wood one for cottagecore. And just went around and added that little wedding flower stand and just trying to pick stuff up. And then I went ahead and added that Nova light in the back there. I thought it was really cute, just kind of in the background, not really taking up too much space. And then adding another Nova light next to the tree, a different color, just to kind of mix it up a little bit. And then I added that custom design on the ground and another butterfly because I didn't know whether to put a chair on the end or not, but I ended up going with the butterfly model and I really liked it. And I like that pop of blue that it gives you. Then I went ahead and added some flowers and weeds in the back here, just so nothing kind of grows and spreads. But yeah, even though you can't really see back there that much, just added it anyway, just so I know it's there. And then I added one single piece of wedding fence. So I didn't really want to include that many fences. I didn't think it was needed. I wanted this to kind of be a more in the woods type of look. But yeah, added that single piece of fence and tried to include the giant teddy bear, but it wasn't really fitting, so I take a small detour and dig up those flowers. But then I go and modify the cliffs a bit to fit the teddy bear because I needed him. I think it was so perfect and a great way to implement the huge teddy bear, which I am So glad are in the game. Love me a good giant teddy bear. Then I end up moving the wedding flower stand and moving the teddy bear a bit, just kind of doing some adjustments, planting some flowers, and adding some more stones to make a little path back there behind all of the chairs and stools. And then here's where I finally find a good spot for the balloon. I pull over the chair and put it there in between, and I was like, yes, okay, that's a good spot, finally. And then I decided to decorate the beach because it was looking a little bare and it was just like this tiny little strip of sand down here. So I was like, I'm not gonna be able to do anything here, so let me just add some little decorations. And my favorite things to put, I mean, you can see there, are custom designs, of course, and then bush starters, shrub starters. They don't grow on the beach, so they just stay little and tiny like that, which is so cute. And you can also do that with weeds. And then also planting flower seeds. They also don't grow. I've already talked about that before, and I do that all the time. But yeah, just a lot of little greenery on the beach, lots of little sprouts. I think it looks really cute. And then I added that little duck because it's like the beach. I don't know. Do ducks swim in salt water? I don't know. And then adding some more custom designs and such, just kind of like figuring out the placement. And then went ahead and did some more dropped items. Hopefully this won't bring my rating down anymore. But yeah, added a star fragment and a heart crystal just because I thought they looked so darling. And I really like the little pop of interestingness that they added. I don't know how to speak. I'm editing at 11 p.m. And then just kind of cleaning up that bottom part of the beach that was part of that red area and adding that little flower umbrella and putting some more weeds. And yeah, there we go. All right, I think I finished up. Let's have one last look through our beautiful teddy bear picnic, Alice in Wonderland tea party inspired area. Ignore these things back here. My inventory's full, okay? So we walked down our beach and we've got beautiful decorations. We've got this little picnic area with a little basket underneath the mushroom with the cupcake. And as we walk back here and we can see the table, we see they've got a little feast going on. They've got tea and cake and cupcakes, and it's just beautiful. We have lots of amazing guests and even balloons, and there's butterflies everywhere, and it's just, oh, what a magical, beautiful area. It's one of the best things I've made, I think. I really love this area. Just how freaking cute. I really hope you liked it. Also ignore those rocks. My inventory's full. I'll clean it up later. But yeah, I had a lot of fun building this. I had a vision in mind for once, so it came out way better than I was expecting. I love it. It has such a nice magical vibe to it. I hope you love it too. I hope you got some inspiration. And I hope you had fun hanging out with me today. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. And with that, I will see you in the next one.